Hi, and welcome to video 2 of week 5, section 6.2, pay periods and hourly rates for financial algebra. Remember, when you're watching this video, you can stop it at any time. If you didn't get it, you can rewind it. If you already know it, you can fast forward it. It'll do what you want it to do. Let's take a look at this warm-up. Constance works as a receptionist at a doctor's office for $15.75 an hour. First question is, how much does she make in a 40-hour week? Well, that would obviously be $15.75 times 40. What does that equal? Well, it equals $630. What's her annual salary? Well, we take her weekly salary, which we know now it to be $630, and we multiply it times 52 weeks in a year. And we get $32,760. If she gets paid bi-weekly, what would her gross pay be? Well, remember that bi-weekly is 26 pay periods in a year. And if we divide 32,760 by 26, we get 1,260. Get that down. We'll go on to the next slide. All right, little FYI for your information. In April of 2014, Radio Shack CEO James Gooch stepped down as the CEO of the company after reports that Radio Shack, or RSH, was being dropped from the S&P 1500 due to the company being no longer relevant, quote unquote, to the corporate landscape. Radio Shack shares dropped 16% that week as a result, and in February of 2015, Radio Shack filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. It filed yet again in 2017, which led to many of its 1,500 stores being shut down. There may be 500 stores left in the U.S. for Radio Shack. Just a story that shows being a tech company doesn't always mean you get to become a billionaire. All right, let's go back to our last notes page. Let me adjust it here a little bit for you. And write a question in the left-hand column. Right here I have an example. That I wrote, which is how do I determine a biweekly pay from an annual salary? And the answer is I divide by 26. You may use this example as your question, or you may come up with your own question. Once you do that, and you have it written down in your left-hand column, circle 24, and hopefully your 10 is already circled. I am going to advance from slide to slide here. Remember, you can stop the video at any time to write down what you need to, and then hit play again. Please title your next page as follows. 6-2, pay periods and hourly rates, day 2. Our learning target is the same. I will compute weekly, semi-monthly, and bi-weekly earnings given annual salary. I will compute hourly pay and overtime pay given an hourly rate. Please make sure you use a 10/24/7. Please write down these notes in your journal as a reminder, and hopefully a way to learn. Bi-weekly means times 26. I'm talking about these three things right here. There are 26 bi-weekly pay periods in a year. That's 52 divided by 2. Semi-monthly means 24 pay periods in a year. That means 12 times 2. X hours is your gross pay, and X hours times 1.5 is your overtime pay, if you're getting paid time and a half. Please write that down and then advance to the next slide or start your video again. Here is example 4 from page 298. It says, excuse me, if Maureen, from example 3, works overtime and she receives an hourly rate of 1.5 times her regular hourly rate, what would Maureen's hourly overtime be? She is paid $9.70 right now. I know that's below minimum wage. Remember how long ago this was. And you multiply that by 1.5 and you get $14.55 an hour. That is the overtime pay that Maureen gets at $9.70 an hour. Get that down and we'll go on to the next slide. Here's example 5, also on page 298. Janice earns $10 per hour. If her regular hours are 40 hours per week and she receives time and a half overtime, find her total pay for a week in which she works 45 hours. Well, we got to go, first of all, her regular time. 40 times $10 equals $400. We have to figure out what time and a half is for her, so her overtime pay would be 10 times 1.5, which is 15. And if she worked 45 hours, that means she has 5 hours at $15. And that equals $75. And to determine what her weekly pay was, we add 400, her regular pay for 40 hours, plus 75, her overtime pay, and we get the sum of $475. Please write that down and start the video up again when you're done. Okay, go back over your notes for today. Underline any important passages and circle your 10. Here is our assignment. This is actually assignment number 8. There are problems 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 20. I took these out of the assignment so you don't need to worry about them. They are in assignment 8 in our module. Go to assignments and click on assignment number 8, and you will get a form that you can fill in with your answers. Thanks for watching. Hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Remember, you can call or email me at any time, and we will see you next time.